So today we will discuss about the disorders of the skeletal system. So basically we have first disorders of skeleton. A number of disorders affect the skeletal system. However, some of the common disorders of the skeletal system are disc slip, spondylosis, sciatica, and arthritis. So today we will be discussing these four common disorders of skeleton. So first we have spondylosis. We have spondylosis. Okay, spondylosis is related to abnormal or degenerative changes in vertebrae. These changes may develop abnormal outgrowths per narrowing the gap between adjacent vertebrae and degeneration of the intervertebral disc due to aging. It can occur in the cervical spine, neck, thoracic spine, upper and mid back, or lumbar spine, low back. Lumbar spondylosis and cervical spondylosis are most common. Lumbar spondylosis and cervical spondylosis are most common. Basically, this is a abnormal, or you can say degenerative changes occur in the vertebrae. These are the vertebrae, right? So basically, here, this is basically the disc. No, I'm sorry. This is the disc. This picture is basically quite unclear. I'm unable to identify which is disc and which is cartilage, but basically there are some degenerative or abnormal changes in the vertebrae, and due to that changes, basically there is some kind of outgrowth in that vertebrae, or you can say the distance between two vertebrae is decreases. The distance, it gets narrow. So due to that, that disease basically is spondylosis. So the most there are two common types of spondylosis, which are lumbar spondylosis and cervical spondylosis. Now, degeneration of vertebrae results in the compression of nerves, which can cause symptoms such as pain, numbness, and tingling. Right? Now, second, sciatica. Sciatica is basically, it is caused by when there is some kind of damage to the sciatica nerve. Damage to sciatica nerve. Basically, it is the longest and thickest nerve of the body, and it comprises of 5 roots of the spinal cord. Let's study this. Sciatica is the compression or injury in the sciatic nerve located in the posterior limbs. The sciatic nerve is the longest and thickest nerve in the body. It is made up of 5 nerve roots which come together to form a right and left sciatic nerve on each side of the body. Sciatic nerve runs through hips and goes down the leg, ending just below the knee, then branches into other nerves, which continue down the leg and into the foot and toes. The main symptoms of sciatica pain originate in the lower back and radiate down the leg. Sciatica can come on suddenly or gradually. It depends on the cause. Right, so I hope this is clear to you. You can see over here, this is how this is hold the sciatic nerve, which runs from the limbs to the knee, basically from lower limbs to knee. Right, so I hope this is clear to you. Next disease which we have is basically disc flip. Okay, for that, basically, let me draw a disc over here. This is a disc, and this is the nucleus part. It is filled with, basically it is soft, it is filled with gelatinous substance. So basically this thing is basically known as, this mid one is basically known as nucleus pulposus. Nucleus pulposus. And this outer one region is basically known as annulus fibrosus. Annulus fibrosus, and this outer one region is basically thick and tough. Now let's read this disc flip. The vertebrae are cushioned by cartilaginous disc. These discs act as a shock absorbers and protect vertebrae from daily activities like walking, lifting, running. Each disc has two regions: the tough outer ring, this annulus fibrosus, and inner soft and gelatinous region. Any injury or weakness can cause the inner portion to protrude by breaking the outer ring. This is known as slipped, herniated, or prolapsed disc. This results in severe pain and extreme discomfort. If the slipped disc compresses one of the spinal nerves, the victim may also experience numbness and pain along the affected nerve. Pain that extends the arm or legs and never settles in any posture body. Now we have arthritis. Okay, let's decode this. What does earth means? Eartho means what? Earth means what? What is happening? Basically, arthritis is a disease that affects joints. It usually involves inflammation or degeneration of joints. It causes pain and inflammation, making it difficult to move or stay active. Basically, here where arthritis means that earth means joint. Earth means joint. Each form causes different symptoms and may need different treatments. While arthritis usually affects older adults, osteoarthritis develops when joint cartilage breaks down from repeated stress. It is the most common form of ankylosing spondylitis or arthritis of the spine, usually your lower back. Gout, a disease that causes hard crystals of uric acid to form in the joints. Rheumatoid arthritis is a disease that causes the immune system to attack synovial membranes in your okay. So basically, earth means joint, itis means inflammation. Earth means joints, and itis means basically inflammation. There are three types of arthritis. First one is basically the gout, in which the uric acid is formed in the synovial membrane. Then second one is basically osteoarthritis, and third is rheumatoid arthritis, which is basically an autoimmune disorder. So I hope these disorders of skeleton are clear to you. If you have any kind of queries, you can ask me in the comment section. I'll be very glad to answer you guys.